Hello, everyone. Nice to see you back again. I'm very excited about this book. I say that at the beginning of every book, but I really love books. So this is called The Invisible String, and it's by Patrice Karst, illustrated by Joanne Lou Vrethoff. I think her last name is pronounced Vrethoff. I'm not quite sure. And the publisher is Little Brown and Company. Little, Brown and Company. So I'm reading it with their permission. And it's been a very long time since I've read this book. I first read it to a student of mine who was having a really hard time when her mom was dropping her off at school. So this helped her a lot. So I think you'll like it. Liza and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm and quiet night. I always wanted a twin. Have you ever wanted a twin? Suddenly it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled until it got so loud that it woke them up. "Mommy, Mommy," they cried as they ran to her. Wow, they had time to put on their slippers. Look at that. And they both have a lovey. Loveys are nice. And there's their mom. "Don't worry, you two. It's just the storm making all that noise. Go back to bed." "We want to stay close to you," said Jeremy. "We're scared." Mom said, "You know we're always together no matter what." "But how can we be together when you're out here and we're in bed?" said Liza. "Very good question, Liza." Mom held something right in front of them and said, "This is how." Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mom was holding. "I was about your age when my mommy first told me about the invisible string." Here's where it gets clever. "I don't see a string," said Jeremy. "You don't need to see the invisible string. People who love each other are always connected by a very special string made of love. You've got one connected to your grown-ups. I've got one connected to my children and to my friends. Ooh, strings can go everywhere." "But if you can't see it, how do you know it's there?" asked Liza. "Even though you can't see it with your eyes, you can feel it with your heart and know that you are always connected to everyone you love." Very true. So even though your mom takes you to school or your dad takes you to school or your adult or your caretaker takes you to school and they leave you there, it's like they left with a string touching you and touching them. So you're never really alone. When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all the way along the string until I feel it tug on my heart. And when you tug it right back, we feel it in our hearts," said Jeremy. Yes, he's got the idea. "Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string?" Liza asked. "She sure does," said Mom. "And best friends like me and Lucy?" asked Liza. "Best friends too." "How far can the string reach?" "Anywhere and everywhere," Mom said. "Even in another country." "Would it reach me even if I were a submarine captain deep in the ocean?" asked Jeremy. "That is such a good question." "Yes," Mom said, "even there. I have a friend who lives in Italy, and our string is there. It's connected. And sometimes I can even tell when she's thinking about me because she tugs on it." "Or a mountain climber?" "Even there. A dancer in France?" "Even there. A jungle explorer?" "Even there." Are you getting the idea? No matter how far away you are from the one you love, you're connected. "How about an astronaut out in space?" "Yes, even there." Then Jeremy quietly asked, "Can my string reach all the way to Uncle Brian in heaven?" "Yes, even there." Wow, that's a good way to put it. Does the string go away when you're mad at us? That's a good question, because the little girl who I told you was having a hard time when her mom dropped her off, she couldn't feel the string, and she didn't feel like it was there because her and her mom had had a little bit of an argument before her mother left. I said, "No, honey, that string is there. I promise you." Back to the story. Does the string go away when you're mad at us? Never, said Mom. Love is stronger than anger. Yes. And as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there. Oh, wonderful way to put it. Love is stronger than anger. So even if someone gets mad at you, the love for them, the love they have for you is still way stronger than that anger. It's pretty normal to get angry at people in your family, your friends. Doesn't mean you don't love them anymore. Even when you get older and can't agree about things like what movie to see or what game to play in the back seat or what time to go to bed. Oh, that's right. You two should be in bed. They're up still talking about the string. And with that, they all laughed as Mom chased the twins back to their beds. Within a few minutes, they were. Let me try that again. Within a few minutes, they were asleep, even though the storm was still making the same loud noises outside. She just had to remind them about the string. As they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have, and all the strings their friends have, and their friends have, and their friends have, until everyone in the world was connected by invisible strings. And from deep inside, they now could clearly see no one is ever alone. Ooh, I just got goosebumps. No one is ever alone. Oh, I need to remember that too. No one is ever alone. As long as love is in your heart, the invisible string will always be there. When Mom tells her two children that they're all connected by an invisible string, the children insist that's impossible. But still, they want to know more. What kind of string? The answer is the simple truth that binds us all. It's an invisible string made of love. So now you can think about, where does your string go? See right down here, it says, where does your string go? Think about all their friends and relatives who might live close, who might live far. Where are all your strings? And I'll read you the next book after this, after you think about that. You'll like it. Thank you for joining me. Lots to think about. Until next time.